meeting this February 4th, 2026. We'll stand for the invocation from our CFO Hannigan and pledge allegiance.
Gracious God, we ask for your blessing upon all gathered here tonight in our Salem County community. We are grateful for your guidance in working together and helping make the best decisions. Please hear the special intentions each of us holds in our hearts. We ask this in Jesus' name. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And a quick notice pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act has been given of this meeting by forwarding notice to the South Jersey Times and the Elmer Times Company, and by posting notice in the Fifth Street Office Complex, and by filing notice in the offices of the Salem County Clerk and the Clerk of the Board, all having been done at least 48 hours in advance.
Roll call, please.
Director Lovery.
Here.
Deputy Director Taylor.
Here.
Commissioner Ramsey.
Here.
Commissioner Timmerman.
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Colley.
Here.
We have a quorum, sir.
Thank you. Commissioners, what's your pleasure with the minutes?
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we dispense with reading of the minutes from the January 21st regular meeting. Minutes are to be received, approved, and recorded in the minutes books.
Thank you.
I'll second the motion, Mr. Director.
Thank you. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand, and that's passed unanimous. We have some special recognition. Ed, can you take care of that for us?
I'd be pleased to. Recognizing February 2026 as the 100th anniversary of Black History Month. Whereas during Black History Month, we honor the extraordinary contributions made by African Americans throughout the history of our republic, and we renew our commitment to liberty and justice for all. And whereas during Black History Month, we recognize the achievements of African Americans and their role in shaping history, along with the contributions that African Americans have made to enhance the economic, cultural, spiritual, and political development of our country. And whereas the celebration of Black History Month is a positive way of recognizing the culture and history of African Americans and as vital to our core beliefs and values of this society. And whereas observing Black History Month provides opportunities to gain a deeper understanding of African American history that acknowledges centuries of struggles for equality and freedom. Now therefore be it proclaimed by the Salem County Board of County Commissioners does hereby recognize February 26 as 100th anniversary of Black History Month, and call upon public officials, educators, and all citizens to observe this month with appropriate programs, ceremonies, and activities. Thank you, and we do have several activities on our calendar.
Yes, we did.
So we're going to send it over to the head of representative.
Okay.
Want a picture of all?
If you want.
Take a picture of myself sitting here, because I can't stand up anymore.
Oh, yeah.
You can't stand it.
Be sure to include its photo in the head of representative.
Public hearing and adoptions. Introduction of ordinance 2026-001.
Capital ordinance providing for various capital improvements to the Salem County Correctional Facility by the County of Salem, State of New Jersey, and appropriating $7,200,000 for the County of Gloucester, from the County of Gloucester, State of New Jersey.
I'm missing a zero.
Sorry.
It works. Yeah, it works. So, can I get a motion and a second for introduction of ordinance 2026-001?
Mr. Director, I make a motion to introduce this ordinance.
Second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Deputy Director Taylor.
Yes.
Commissioner Timmerman.
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Collier.
Yes.
Commissioner Ramsey.
Yes.
Director Laurie.
Yes. The public hearing and adoption are scheduled for February 18, 2026 at our next meeting. A1, resolution for the second reading and adoption to fix the annual salary of the Salem County Board of County Commissioners. Can I get a motion and a second to open the public hearing?
Mr. Director, I make a motion that we open this to the public.
Second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Can I get a roll call?
Deputy Director Taylor.
Yes.
Commissioner Timmerman.
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Collier.
Yes.
Commissioner Ramsey.
Yes.
Director Laurie.
Yes. Anyone from the public would like to stand up and talk? If you get in line. Okay. Can I get a motion and a second to close the public hearing?
A motion that we close the public hearing.
Second the motion.
I Can I get a roll call?
Deputy Director Taylor.
Yes.
Commissioner Timmerman.
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Collier.
Yes.
Commissioner Ramsey.
Yes.
Director Lauer.
Yes. Can I get a motion and a second to adopt resolution A1?
A motion we adopt resolution A1?
I'll second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Deputy Director Taylor.
Yes.
Commissioner Timmerman.
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Collier.
Yes.
Commissioner Ramsey.
Yes.
Director Lauer.
Yes. Commissioners, what's your pleasure on the payment of bills and claims?
Mr. Director, I make a motion that all bills and claims, when properly signed and audited, be paid and charged to their respective accounts.
I'll second that motion.
Thank you. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion on the bills and claims? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. And it's unanimous. Resolutions Administrative Committee.
Mr. Director, waiver of rule request that resolution A4 and A8 be read separately.
Sure. It's not a waiver, we'll take them out.
Then, Mr. Director, I make a motion, we approve, are you gonna read them, Stacy?
Yeah.
And then- okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know if you
I'm
could
just-
pull out.
So we get pull out A4 and A8.
Yep, okay.
I'm just writing down where the words are. Okay, so I'll read A2 and 3, 5, 6, 9. A2, resolution appointing members to the Salem County Advisory Solid Waste Council. A3, resolution authorizing the award of a contract under the ESCNJ State Approved Cooperative Contract 23-24-27 for electrical BMS systems upgrades at the County Correctional Facility. A5, resolution authorizing the award of a contract to Hayward Inc. for the purchase of furniture, cubicles, and installation to Omnia Partners Cooperative 202-00000606 for the Salem County Health Department. A6, resolution making emergency temporary appropriations according to NJSA 40A:4-20. A7, resolution constituting the 2026 temporary capital budget, and A9, resolution authorizing a grant application for the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs fiscal year 2026 capital equipment grant.
Commissioners, for the reading of these 6 resolutions, what is your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I make a motion to approve these 6 administrative resolutions as read.
I'll second the motion, Mr. Director.
Thank you. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. Thank you. That's passed unanimous. A4, please.
A4, resolution authorizing a shared services agreement between Cumberland County Improvement Authority and Salem County for snow removal services at Fenwick Plaza.
Can I get a motion and a second?
Mr. Director, I make a motion to approve resolution A4.
I'll second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Yes, Mr. Director, I kind of question why we're going into this shared service agreement for snow removal at the Fenwick Plaza. We have a rental agreement with the landlord, who is the Cumberland County Improvement Authority. It's their responsibility to do snow removal. It's an extremely large area that would put a burden on our facilities crew. We had an extraordinary storm last week that challenged all of us, and I think adding this would not be appropriate. And I also question the liability that the county would be taking on, being a party to the snow removal. It's not only it's a very public plaza, and I think the chances of slip and falls lawsuits are extremely high, and it just doesn't make sense to me to take this responsibility on for something that is the landlord's responsibility.
Do you want to spread any information on this?
No, so Commissioner Ramsey is accurate. So the lease payment that we provided the CCIA, is supposed to include the snow removal services. So what happened when we were getting hit with the storm first from 2 weeks ago, and then the most recent one, they were not able to line up a contractor. So then to ensure that the VOTEC had somebody in place, so that the VOTEC on Wednesday following the larger storm had pathways clear so that they could service residents. We said that we can help them out with facilities, and we would charge the CCIA for the time and material that it took to do it, just so that they could keep it up. So this gives us the ability to do that, and that we can bill the CCIA for the time that is spent doing it. But as far as to address Commissioner Ramsey's concerns about long-term, I think we can push them to find somebody, but I think just a temporary solution with this shared service was just to help out the VOTEC serve the residents.
Also, so you know, it wasn't any of our road crews who were there, it was just our local maintenance people who were there doing it. Am I correct? People that do our parking lots, the same people did their parking lot.
Correct.
Wasn't any road crews.
Correct.
Is there any true liability to the county?
I mean, it's not our property, but at the same time,
Just because we're clearing it, does that mean we're liable if somebody slips and falls?
The contract calls for, has a lot of liability on both ends and who
Carry.
liability.
So, I think that, there's liability on the property owner to ensure, I think that if somebody really did fall, then we would get sued as well for the removal, but they would have to be able to prove we did something negligently. So, I mean, there's liability in everything in some way or another, so yes and no.
Any other discussion?
Is there a limit, JT? No?
it's to the extent that we can. So we're always gonna prioritize our own buildings and facilities first. To the extent that we can help them, we will charge them hour per hour at the rate that it costs us, and then the cost of materials that it costs us.
Until when?
These are our friends, these are.
No, I agree, but
This
until
is
when?
VOTEC, this is Ranch Hope, this is, you know, the one stop. If we had trouble, if our truck broke down, we would think nothing of asking their, you know, we're friends and neighbors, it's not something we would turn them down on anyway. They were in a jam, we answered.
And I have no objection to answering in a jam, but the shared service agreement says we'll be responsible for it.
Is there a limit until when? Is there like a
This
stop date?
usually, I mean, with these, you can put in like a fixed term, but there's usually a termination for convenience. We don't say, hey, we're going to part ways, no fault to anybody, which is some advance notice. They should be working on finding a private contractor to then fulfill that need, so then we wouldn't have to do this. And we don't have to do it, we're just, in this moment, we were trying to make sure that the VOTEC that we put over there is operational.
For sure. And so this resolution has some sort of stop date or no?
It terminates, the contract terminates at the end of the year.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Deputy Director Taylor.
Yes?
Commissioner Timmerman.
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Collier.
Yes.
Commissioner Ramsey.
No.
Director Lawrence.
Yes. Passed 4-1. If you would read A8, please.
A8, resolution awarding contracts for engineering services in the county of Salem.
Any motion and second to approve A8.
Mr. Director, I make the motion we approve resolution A8.
I'll second the motion.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Yes, I'd like to table this for discussion under executive session contracts. I'll motion that.
It's not really a table.
Moving for discussion, further discussion.
We have a motion and a
So
second.
if the motion is second, so you have to withdraw your motion and second to approve first before tabling.
Any motion and second to withdraw the motion?
You don't want to table, you want to postpone.
Right.
You want to postpone.
So make a motion to postpone the,
Well, I first have to make a motion, Mr. Director, to
Withdraw the motion.
withdraw my motion.
I get a second to withdraw.
I'll second that motion.
Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, please raise your right hand. Getting a motion to postpone A8 until after closed session.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All right, thank you. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Public safety, D1.
B1, resolution to amend resolution 2025-218 to accept and execute calendar year 25 Innovations Grant Funding Award, JDAI 25-1F for Juvenile Detention Alternative Initiative Programming for the Salem County Youth Services Commission from the New Jersey Juvenile Justice Commission by extending the grant reimbursement period.
Commissioners, have heard the reading of that one resolution. What is your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I make a motion that we approve B1.
I'll second that motion.
I have a motion and second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. C1, please.
C1, resolution amending resolution 2025-418 to reduce the award amount for the AAA NJ SNAP grant.
Can I get a motion and second to approve C1?
Mr. Director, I make a motion to approve C1.
I'll second that, Mr. Director.
I have a motion and second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Public Works, D1.
D1, resolution approving the execution of change order number 4, final to the 2018-2019 local freight impact fund, Strauss Mill Road, County Road 643, resurfacing and County Bridge 1700141, rehabilitation in Oldlands Township for the County of Salem.
Commissioners, to the reading of D1, what's your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I'll motion to adopt resolution B1.
Can I get a second?
Mr. Director, I'll second that motion.
Thank you. Motion and second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Agricultural Information Technology Committee, E1.
E1, resolution authorizing the proposed acquisition of a development easement on Edward and Justin Huffnau Farm, Block 5, Lots 1 and 5, Upper Pittsburgh Township.
Commissioners, hear the reading of this one resolution. What is your pleasure?
Mr. Director, I make a motion we approve this resolution.
Can I get a second?
Mr. Director, I'll second that motion.
Thank you. A motion and second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. It's unanimous. Commissioners, do we have any old business? Commissioners, any new business? Commissioners, any public announcements?
Yes, Mr. Director, I have a few announcements. First of all, I want to thank the road department and the facilities department for the extraordinary work they did during the challenging ice storm. It's probably the first time in about 20 years we've had that much of ice. They worked hard, very challenging. The road department started at 6 a.m. Sunday morning, plowed straight through for about 36 hours. Facilities that started first thing Monday morning and worked through. Had a few pads here and there for a while, but all in all, they did a stupendous job under challenging circumstances, so I appreciate that. I have a couple of announcements. Tomorrow is the South Jersey Farmers Summit to be held at Coons Barnyard from 8 to 2 p.m. Tomorrow evening at 5 p.m. is a conversation in the state of the college to be held at the college, room 106 in Donahue Hall. Dr. Gordon will be hosting that. February 6th is the Pennsville Rotary Club Spaghetti Dinner from 4 to 7 p.m. Dine in or take out. Tickets are $15. Friday, we have live music, Pitch Perfect Pasta Night at the Woodstown High School Chorus. That will be at 5:30 p.m. At 6 p.m., live music is Jimmy Dunn at Salem Oak Vineyards. Also February 6th at 6 p.m., depends on the music you like, is Camille Peruto at Creekside Inn. Salem County Public Library, the Salem Free Public Libraries in the city, excuse me. Saturday the 7th and the 28th from 10 to 11 is a story hour. And that's at the Salem Free Public Library right there on Broadway. Get that right. Saturday, February 7th is a cheesesteak dinner. Supports the Fraternal Order of Eagles Area, 232 East Broadway, Salem at 5 p.m. $15 per platter, cheesesteak, fries, and dessert. Also Saturday, the 7th, the Pine Tavern Distillery presents Cricket Comedy. Seating is at 7, showtime is 7:30, tickets are $20, and that's Pine Tavern Distillery on Pine Tavern Road in East Monroe. Sunday, February 8th is Pumpkin Princess Party at Coombs Barnyard, 20 Route 77, Elmer. Tickets are $25, children 10. Princess Jasmine and Moana will be at the farm. I guess if you were a young girl, you know who they are.
I know who they are.
I never know. I have a daughter.
Okay.
So,
Thursday, February 12th is the American Red Cross Blood Drive from 1 to 6 p.m. That will be at the Salem County Fraternal Order of Police, Lodge 6 at 693 South Broadway in Pennsville. I recommend you attend that. And then Valentine's Day, Saturday, February 14th, Brooks Chocolate and Love. That's a day at the Willow Wisp, 82 Market Street, Salem, from 10 to 2. Also, Valentine's Day plant giveaway from 12 to 3 p.m. at Jinx Greenhouses, 17B North Main Street, Woodstown. A whiskey sunset at Dirty Jersey Tavern, 433 Telegraph Road, Alloway, at 7 p.m. And that will take us through our next meeting. Thank you.
You want to add anything to that?
Sure, I'd love to add that. Things.
Go ahead.
Took half of mine. That's fine, that's fine. Rabies clinics for the month of February. This Saturday, February 7th, 10 a.m. Nowhere Always Creek will be hosting the rabies clinic. Cats at 10, dogs at 11. Open to all New Jersey residents. LAC residents can get their pet licenses as well as apply for free shipping. Also, February 7th, Upper Pittsgrove is hosting their rabies clinic 10 to 12 at the municipal garage. And 1 to 3, Quinton will be hosting their rabies clinic this Saturday. Saturday the 14th, 1 rabies clinic in Pittsgrove, again at the municipal garage. Saturday, February 21st, Edgertown will be hosting a rabies clinic at their municipal garage. And Saturday, February 28th, Salem City will be hosting their rabies clinic.
So there's 5 clinics for dogs, cats, and cats by time. What we're doing this year is go out and send them.
Yes, I just happen to know that's the way they do it there.
Okay.
I'm usually
The first one.
filling out the licenses. Sunday, February 8th, at the Country Breakfast in Doctor's Firehouse. Three biscuits, scrambled eggs, and Coke fries, toast, and oatmeal molasses cakes. This is little girl, but you can get this on your calendar now. Manny Door Cake, pancake and sausage breakfast, March 8th at the school at 7:30 a.m. Ed mentioned Dirty Jersey Tavern and a band. February 7th, all the Crusades, and he mentioned Whiskey Sunset on the 14th. February 13th, they also have cake night. And that's all I have.
Thank you, Paul.
Actually, I was just pointed out to me that if there's any questions about any of this, Marielle keeps a great updated list on the county website.
She does. Thank you, Mary. We have some any public comments. Please step up, state your name and your address. Right up to the podium.
My name is Irene Carney, and I'm at 125 Watkins Drive in LAC. I know you've heard this before, probably many times, but I'm going to ask again anyway. Acton Station Road. That is just a disaster. I mean, you have to drive on the opposite side of the road sometimes in order to get less potholes. I'm sure everybody's aware of this. I spoke to Mr. Sever a couple of weeks ago, And first of all, I've been told just about every year that it's on the agenda to be done. When I spoke to Mr. Sever, he said they thought they were gonna start this January, which I thought was kind of crazy with the weather. But apparently the state sent everything back to the county saying they didn't approve it. Now, why did the state do that? I don't know, but maybe you have answers. Somebody here has answers. Nevertheless, if they haven't met the criteria for the RFPs that are sent out, well then, over the years, they should have corrected that by now. I just need some answers when it's going to be done.
I think we questioned that quite a bit. I think Paul was the latest one to question that. Paul, you have some answers for her? We need to talk to Lima about Acton Station.
Well, there have been a lot of delays. Obviously, I'm pretty new here. You know that better than most people.
Yeah.
There have been a lot of delays, and I drive that road every day on the wrong side of the road. We call it British driving.
I mean, there's going to be a liability on somebody if there's an accident.
I don't know.
I had a near miss with somebody driving on the wrong side of the road.
So it is a priority of mine to get this moving. Absolutely a priority. And as soon as I get some answers.
Oh, you didn't get any answers
I don't
yet.
have answers yet.
Some of the answers are, even going back to COVID, is they have hired outside people to review the plans. So you're not getting the same people to review the plans. So every time they review the plans, this outside person looks out in a different direction, says, I'd like to see this done, I'd like to see that done. Send it back to the county, get the engineer to correct it, send it back. Hopefully you get the same guy that does it, but it's, I don't know how many times it's going back, whether it's once or twice, but typically it's the engineer that submits them. And it's not just that road, it's most of what you send to the county, they have something to come back to. That's why they review the plans. And the laws change, the directions change, how much guide rail, whether you put it in rubble strips, whether you put the striping, it's all looked at. And then if it's not correct, according to them, they send it back to get it redone.
Well, don't they send doesn't the state send something to the county is to meet certain parameters or criteria with the RFPs? Then you advertise for contractors.
But the plans have to be approved first. They have to be approved by the state first. And if it's not approved by the state, you can't send an RFP out to get the road.
Well, they told me that they already had a contractor all set up and the money was set aside. Last year, they told me this. And the girl that I spoke to said that it was going to start in January. I said, January? And she said, yes. She said, I said, the weather's crazy at that time. She said, no, we don't have bad winters anymore. So you see what we got this year.
We do.
But nevertheless, if the money was already budgeted, then now they're telling me that the state sent it back. Well, what happened to the one that was budgeted, the money put aside? What happened to that? I don't understand. Every time I call, which isn't that often, I guess I should call every day, be a pest, but every time I call, it's a different answer. Meanwhile, it's a disaster and it's getting worse. And the patches that are done on that road, it's just worse than
I would suggest you come to our next meeting, because we have a public works meeting next Wednesday, at which case both Ed and Paul will be there. Our commissioners, liaison and backup liaison will be there, and they will have answers for you
At next week, you said?
in 2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks.
If they
Okay.
have a meeting next week, but for you, the public to come, you will be there to answer it in 2 weeks.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's not the answer I was looking for.
I know, but I appreciate you being here because it is a true issue. And we're all not happy.
Okay. Thank you.
Anyone else from the public? How many times is the public? Okay. Our next meeting date, as I just said, is February 18th, 2 weeks from today, 6 PM here. We do have a closed session. Hopefully it lasts about 5 or 10 minutes, in which case the ground will address resolution A8. The resolution of contracts for engineering services in the county of Salem. Can I get a motion to go to closed session?
So moved.
Can I read it?
Motion
Yeah,
read it.
read it, yeah.
Resolution authorizing executive session, County of Salem, matters relating to litigation, negotiation, and the attorney-client privilege.
Mr. Director, I make a motion.
Thank you. Second, we have a motion, second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please raise your right hand. And that's passed unanimously. Thank you for coming.
All right, thank you.